Can you guys see me? It's a little blurry on my end. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. Hello. Here's a little bit all over the place today, isn't it? Why is it so scratchy? I think I might need to invest in a new camera. It's got all these lines. I don't know what's going on. Or maybe it's the internet connection. Who knows? Oh well. Let me know if you guys can see me okay, if you guys can hear me okay. Hopefully you can. Everything's a little slow. Can you see me okay, Laura? Can you hear me? All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Joanna. Okay. All right. Let's get you a card, Laura. How do you say your name? Hoyer? Is it Hoyer? Let's see. Laura. Which one? This one? Okay. Yep. She goes, yep. Okay. Card for Laura. I hope you guys had a good day today. Oh, there it went. Life energy, Laura. Life energy. Let's see. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. First thing that I'm picking up on right away is that you're just kind of exhausted living in this world. It's so draining. It just feels like it's time for a reboot. It's almost like you need to allow yourself time to re-put on the sparkles. I'm very drawn to all these little, I don't know if you can see it, these little lights on the side. They're like little angel bug lights. I don't know what it is, but it's like sparkles. I keep hearing in my head, you need to turn back the sparkles. Like you need to turn it back on because it feels to me like you're a very bubbly, very positive minded, always giving soul. You're a person who is usually pretty grounded in life, but it almost feels like the world to you is just exhausting to watch. And it can kind of put a little, it's like it extinguishes your sparkles. And it's like, don't let it do that. Keep holding on to the sparkles, I hear. Keep holding on to the sparkles. Make sure that you find them on a daily basis. And then you'll see that all of the things that drain you, all of the things that you look at and you go, oh, why? All of that will disappear when you continue to fill your energy field, your aura, with the sparkles of joy and positivity that you normally naturally possess. Does that kind of make sense? It was her birthday yesterday. Well, happy belated birthday. So she's feeling excited. Yes to sparkles. So true. Okay. So they just want you to hold on to the sparkles. Hold on to the excitement. Okay? Don't let the illusion of the outside world to overshadow your bright sparkly energy, because you're just beautiful and sparkly is what they're saying. That's just who you naturally are. So stay in that vibration. Don't let yourself get distracted, or don't let yourself get overshadowed. Okay, it's very important at this stage in your ascension, they say. All right, so I hope that helps. All right, let's see here. Johanna. Let's get Johanna a card. This one. Okay. Look at that. And the chat box is actually working this time. What a miracle. Johanna. Sweet, sweet Johanna. For some reason, I keep seeing a big smile in my head. You wearing your hair in a ponytail by any chance? You wearing your hair on a high ponytail? I could be wrong, but for some reason I see a face smiling back at me with their hair in a ponytail. Kind of like mine. Look at that. I'm the dreamer. Johanna says, yes, I am. Well, there you go. Johanna, I am the dreamer of my dream. You are the creator. You are the one who determines what you attract, what energy you put into it, what you take out of it. It's really important, they say, that in this time, in this part of your evolution, that you identify with as the creator, not with the creator, as the creator, they say. They corrected me. It's really, really important that you start to feel like you are the creator. You're still allowing your family life, your outside life to take away the feeling of power, of you're in charge, you're the one who can accomplish anything. You're still allowing your outside world to doubt your creator abilities, your creator source. Okay, so become the dreamer of your dream. Visualize it, feel it already. What do you want? How is that going to make me feel once I achieve it? Bring it into your now moment. Embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. They keep showing me hugging yourself. That means align with who you truly are, so you can make your dreams come true, because you do have dreams. But the outside world, in a way, has distracted you or has pulled you away from those dreams. And now it's time to reclaim them and to follow them to the best of your ability. But once anything is achievable, they say. Anything is achievable, whether you have children or not, whether you have a spouse or not, whether you have people who support you or not. You can accomplish anything, but it is super, super important that you start to feel that power, that you start to embrace it, that you start to become the creator, not just in here, but in here. And once you do that, you're going to see that 2025 is going to offer opportunities, open up doors that you never expected. Okay? Here you go. I hope that helps. Christine Fontaine. I like your name, Fontaine. Fontaine. Sometimes I make spelling mistakes in your names when I write you guys up, but you know who you are. You're welcome, Johanna. It's going to be great, Johanna. I can see it. It's going to be great. I can see you standing in the spotlights of success. Christine. Whoop-ah. Ooh, you got 2, Christine. Look at that. Love where you are and total submersion. Ooh, can you see it? I'm not really good at holding it straight. There you go. Christine. Love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. That means aligning. Total submersion. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest, or goal. Give it 100% of your energy, and you may find what your life has been lacking. Ooh, those are really cool and very good cards. It just feels to me like you have a project in mind, or maybe you've already started it and you want to turn it into an income or a job or whatever it is. It's going to bring you abundance in different ways, but it's almost like you need to get it out of your head and into your heart. And they're talking about aligning head and heart, but it's like you're over analyzing it. You're drowning, because it says he's submersion, but it's almost like you're drowning yourself. You're drowning yourself in thought. You're giving your worries and your insecurities and your doubt, you're giving them too much power. You're drowning in the idea of possible problems that may occur, and you're not focusing enough on the successes that it can bring. It's almost like you need to change your perspective. You need to change your focus. You need to change where you put your energy into. You're wasting too much time thinking about what could go wrong, and you're not investing in what all the things that it could bring, that it could create for you. Does that kind of make sense? And it's almost like, because you're always giving the other side so much thought, the more negative side, you seem to talk yourself out of taking the chance or taking the dive or taking the leap. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm kind of feeling like. You're being distracted by things you shouldn't be focused on. I don't know if that makes any sense. And they're just saying, feel it with your heart, feel it, envision it, envision it in the right way, envision what you want to accomplish and what you want to create or what you want to do. Envision it, envision your future, envision your goals, your dreams, your desired manifestations, whatever it may be. Envision it and then feel it. Okay, the envisioning process is not the creator. You can think about it and see it in your head all you want, but until you feel as if that what you envision is already there, until you connect to that emotional content that your desired goal, your desired manifestation will bring you, until you feel it deep in your heart on a daily basis, it cannot come to pass. That's why these two have to be connected. You can see it, but you also have to feel it. And once you do that, once you see and you focus in the right direction, focus on the right things. Don't be distracted by the other things. Just focus on because anything is possible. We don't need to have the downside with it. That's your choice to see that both positive and negative. You can just see positive as well. See what I'm saying? Am I making any sense? I feel like I'm babbling. Anyway, hope that makes sense. Maybe re-listen to it. Maybe it'll click for some reason. It's like you can do it, but just put your energy in the right things, in the right direction. Does that make any sense? Sometimes I'm like, I hope that makes some sense. Hope that helps, Christine. She says, yes, thank you. Okay. Great. All right. Let's see. Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Dawn J. Let's do Dawn. Okay. Dawn. Okay. I'm going for the Metatron cards. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Oh, hold on. I fell on the floor. Oh. Your card fell on the floor. Communication. Speak up and be heard. It's like a message in a bottle. Dawn, communication. Speak up and be heard. You're looking for freedom. Unconsciously, you're looking for anything that can offer you a sense of freedom. I almost feel like you feel trapped, or you feel it's almost like surrounded by 3D people. Not that they're negative, but I just feel like you don't get the support that you're longing for in your endeavors, in your beingness, and you're longing for the freedom to just be who you are, say what you want to say without fearing repercussions, without fearing exclusion or judgment. You just long for this freedom. And they're saying the only way you can become free is to speak your mind. The only way you can become free is to allow yourself to be yourself 100%, to allow the authentic self to emerge and become fearless in its adventure, is what they're saying. So the choice is yours. Speak up and be heard. Allow your voice, your thoughts, your ideas to be heard without forcing them upon anybody, of course. It's about just being 100% truthful and not having to hide or change your words in order for others to accept it. If you want to experience freedom, you have to allow yourself to be free and to be 100% yourself. Does that kind of make sense? Regardless of the consequences. Because if you can't be free, then you're not really living your life. You're just imprisoned, trapped in the cage that other people make for you. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes any sense. And maybe it's something for the future to come. Maybe somebody's going to try and restrict you, or maybe it's already like that, but it just feels like the longing for freedom is huge for your soul. So it's important to follow the path of seeking freedom within, and the only way to do that is become fearless and to allow yourself to express your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas, your beliefs without fear, without restrictive energies or thoughts. Okay? Hope that helps. All right. Amy. Let's do a card for Amy. Amy from Australia. Hey. Oh, well, that was fast. That went fast, Amy. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams, Amy. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. What am I getting for you, Amy? It just feels to me like you're going on a new adventure. It just feels like this new chapter is opening up for you, and you don't need to worry because you're being supported, and you're going to be fine. You're going to be, it's like abundance will flow from the new adventure that you're allowing yourself to go on. And so, financial support, emotional support, it just feels like support will come from many different directions, and you'll be okay. Because you're on this stream of love. That's kind of, they're showing me this kind of, this boat, what is that called? A gondola. They're showing me a gondola like in Venice, this kind of a boat of love. You're on this boat of love. Just allow the stream, the universe to take you to a place where abundance will flow, and just enjoy the ride, just enjoy the journey, and just have that knowing in your heart that you're being supported by the universe, okay, on this new adventure. So just go for it. Go for it all the way. All right. I hope that helps. Hello, everybody. Emma X. Hello, my love. Emma X. Let's get you a card. Okay, Emma. Tessa says, I just wanted to say a big thank you, Emma. Last week you let me know my energy was low because of low vitamin D and being a hermit. I've been correcting that and I've already started to feel better. Oh, good. Good. Happy I could help, Tessa. Johanna says, I need to say, you look so radiantly happy. It is inspiring. I felt good. A little tired. You can probably tell in my eyes. But I feel good. The energies are still kind of up and down. But I don't know. I've been feeling this shift, and it's just moving forward and, feeling good. Yeah. And I'm happy to talk to you guys. That's always fun. Emma, I need a card for Emma, please. Here it is. Lost and found, Emma. Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found. Thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. For some reason, I'm really drawn to this cat that's over here. You see that cat? It's kind of like a Siamese cat. This might sound weird, but the feeling that I'm getting is that it's like you've lost your flexibility, your ability to be impulsive, to just kind of go, oh, I'm just going to do this now. This kind of, how would I say it? It's like this, It's like when you were younger, you were able to just, you were you had a lot of ideas and a lot of dreams and a lot of, you saw everything as a possibility. And you've lost that a little bit. That feeling of, yeah, okay, I wake up and ooh, I'm gonna try this today. Just that playfulness with life is something that you've lost, and it's like you're gonna find it again. Like, feel like, I don't know if you're adopting a cat, something about this cat, or if nature or an animal is going to come to you and just kind of help you to reconnect to that playfulness with life, that nothing is necessary but everything is possible kind of attitude. um that kind of enthusiasm for life, like as a young person, you wake up and you're like, oh, anything's possible, and you're you're creating and you're dreaming and you're like, oh, that would be cool and that would be cool to have and that would be cool to, you have this zest for life, this kind of carefreeness and, just kind of go get attitude. Just feels like that's been lost a little bit, but for some reason you're going to, like, something's going to happen, whether it's connecting to animals or going into nature. I just feel like something will kind of spark that again. We'll revive it. Somebody's going to give you CPR and and revive that feeling that you've lost. And once that's reconnected with that feeling, you'll see that your manifestations will finally come into fruition, because you're lacking that energy of, just knowing that you can create anything. It's almost like we get to a point sometimes where we're too old, or, oh, I don't know if I can still do that, I have too many other responsibilities, that's not a possibility for me anymore. We always find some kind of excuse why something can't or is going to be difficult to accomplish, or just simply cannot be done anymore. And they want you to get rid of that, because not the journey isn't over. Right now there are people who live up to 100. I think the oldest person right now registered is 140 something, 47, I think, which is almost impossible if you think about it. But yet, people are living longer and longer and longer. So, you know, um, and we're going to live longer and longer, not because science is getting better, but because our mindset is changing, because we're starting to believe that we are in control of our body. But that's a whole other ballgame. Does that kind of make sense, Emma? I hope that makes sense. So whatever's going to happen, it's going to spark. That's the spark that you're missing. You need to try and find that again. And I feel like something's going to come into your journey that's going to re-spark that and show you. And it could be a person too. I just feel like it's a soul, either animal or person, that's going to come into your journey and show you that doesn't matter how old you are, anything is achievable in this lifetime. That's really the spark that's going to be reflamed inside of you somehow. Okay, so it sounds like it's good news, right? Let's see. John says that's so me. All right. Let's see. Tina Oblak. Hello, my love. Hello, Moon. Tina. This one. Okay. Tina. How are the kids, Tina? Hope everybody's doing all right. Serious star blessings. Oop, there we go. Can you see it? There you go. says yes, yes. Proceed, be seen, and push through. You're moving forward. You're doing good. That's what I keep feeling. You're doing good. Push through. Push through the doubts. Push through the insecurities. Don't let it get you down. Get to that light. Get to it. Get to it. It almost looks like this is a portal, like a black hole with a light at the end of the tunnel, or you could say the inside of a Death Star. That's what it looks to, and that's the way out. That's the way to the light right there. You got to get your little ship and push through it. You're on a landing gear, and you got to land over there. Right there. You got to land over there. This is what it looks like, landing strip lights. You're almost there. Keep going. Keep pushing forward, because your dreams are in the making. They're already on their way. Just push through the insecurities, they tell me. Okay? I hope that helps. All right. Let's see. Sharon. Let's do a card for Sharon. Sharon. Hi, Heather. Well, Eric arrived, didn't he? I know Sir Hitching. I know Eric's in the house. Eric's saying hello. Emma says, life's thrown a lot of really difficult curveballs, so it's tough to find that spark, kind of giving up a bit, also thinking about getting a dog. Yeah, I just feel like a soul is going to come into your life that's going to change everything. Sharon, it's going to give you that spark again, that hope, that anything can be achieved. Anything can be attractive. Don't give up, my love. Don't let the negativity draw you away from your all creative source. Oopa. Sharon, you also have life energy and purity. So life energy, the happy fairy of sunshine, brings lots of life-giving energy to remind you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. And purity, always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answers to your questions. I'm being drawn to all these blossoms. It looks like all these pink blossoms, doesn't it? Like the cherry tree blossoms. There's something about springtime. I just feel springtime is going to be very important for you. Springtime, you need to shoot into action. There's something, an opportunity, or maybe you're in the making of doing something or creating something. But it's important that when springtime arrives, when the blossoms start blooming, that you shoot into action, that you no longer put it off, but that you do what you've always thought about doing, that you put the wheels in motion and start creating the life you've always wanted. It's almost like winter is over. It's like for years now, you've kind of survived winter, but you haven't fully blossomed. And the time to blossom is now. The time to blossom and create is this year. So when springtime comes, go, 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 like they say in military style. I hope that helps. All right. You can do it, Emma. Don't give up, my love. Let's see here. Who am I being drawn to? L.E. Shryack. L.E. Shryack. What are you saying? Help, please, with disease causing extreme sinus sensitivity. Violent coughing makes me exhausted and embarrassed. What caused this and how can I fix it? Sounds like you have the same thing that Gerald's been having for almost 2 months now. I believe it's part of ascension symptoms. But let's see what the cards are saying, okay? Let's see. Because when we sneeze, when we cough, we are pushing things out of our bodies. We are pushing toxins and lower energies out of our system. It's our way of release of it's our body's way of releasing stuff that is in the body that should be removed or that should be cleared. We have different ways of doing that. Getting zits. It's not fun, but it is your way. It's a matter. It's your body pushing out toxins out of your system. Transpiring, sneezing, coughing, diarrhea, urinating. Those are all ways of crying. Those are all ways of pushing things out of the body. Cleansing the body, even though it's not fun and it's exhausting. Make sure you eat eggs is what I'm getting. Okay, lots of eggs. Despite what people or what scientists claim that eggs are bad for you, they're actually one of the healthiest foods in the world because they contain the exact or almost the exact same vitamins, minerals, nutrients that breast milk contains. They have vitamin A's, B's, B12, C's, a whole bunch. There's a whole list of vitamins is what they're saying. I need to make a post on food, don't I? See if I can do that this weekend. See if they're willing to talk about food and kind of tell us the truth about food. But you're lacking nutrients is what they're saying. I don't know if you're not eating enough animal products, maybe. It just feels like eggs. For some reason, eggs are coming in. Anyway, let's see if the cards are saying. We got these two. Oops, sorry. Oop. God, I'm horrible at looking at it mirror-wise, aren't I? That's horrible. Let's see. Amble with contentment. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most adventurous now. That means allow yourself to rest. Okay? Don't get in a hurry to rush to get better. Use this time wisely to meditate, to withdraw yourself from the outside world. The universe is giving you an opportunity to take a break, okay? And then clearing the excess. See, clearing it. Your body's trying to clear shit. You're entering a transitional phase. See, told you it was part of the ascension. And would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it's in your physical body or your physical space. Did I not tell you? Did I not tell you it was your body? It's cleansing itself. See this huge waves cleanse. The water is a cleanser. But as you can tell, you're clearing the excess. You're clearing negative energies. That's what's going on. It is part of the ascension. They're talking about part of your transformational phase, your transitional phase, excuse me. So that is part of your ascension. And don't get frustrated being sick. Just see it as a blessing. It is a great excuse to not do anything. If your family goes, just say, I'm sick. I have the right to rest. I have the right to withdraw from life a little bit. I have the right to take a break. Okay, so for some reason, eggs. Okay, and take a break. Use your time well. Okay, use this time not to sit with your pain, but use this time to disconnect, to meditate. Listen to sound bowl music, right? Bing, all of that stuff. Those vibrations will help your body with the expelling of whatever it is that you're releasing right now. Okay, it'll help you heal, it'll change your vibration, and it'll give you the time off that you need to rebalance. And sometimes being sick is just a way for the universe to slow you down because you're too busy, we're too packed in our heads. And when we're sick, the only thing we can think about is, I don't want to feel this way anymore. I don't want to feel this way anymore. I don't want to feel this way anymore. Right? When we're sick, thinking about anything else just hurts. So it forces you to be very mindful and to sit with, your body and the discomforts for a little bit. But that is a mindful act. Okay. It disconnects you from everything else, and it allows you the opportunity to just sit with yourself, be with yourself, take care of yourself, nourish yourself, love yourself, and so on and so forth. So embrace the experience, embrace the time that you kind of have the right to say, you know what, not doing anything right now. I'm letting it all hang. And just know that it's only part of the transitional phase. Okay. Mr. Striker. Hello, darling. Let's get you a card. There is time for you. Which one? Which one? Which one? This one. Okay. Hello, hello. Eggs. Don't forget the eggs, Ellie Shryack. Write it down. Eggs. Every day, a little hard-boiled egg, or a little omelet, or something. Every day, an egg. It's going to help you heal, is what they're saying. But I can only pass along the message. Good. Get excited. It feels like a new soul is coming into your journey, and it's going to spark something inside of you. Maybe a regained excitement or inspirational soul. Card for Mr. Striker. Oh, man. Eric, stop it. Eric wants to say hi. Mr. Striker, to you. Eric wants you to... He wants me to tell you. I feel like one of those kids, Jason wants to tell you. That's what he makes me feel. He just wants you to know that you need to do not make yourself small. That's what he says. Do not make yourself small. You are the entire universe. So never allow anyone or anything, including yourself, to make you feel insignificant, he says. Oh, there it goes, finally. So I don't know if that rings any bells, but angelic frequency. This is the card. Angelic frequency. Really cool card. It says, angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. I'm looking at this card and I see this is like you. You're this divine God being. And you just have all the knowledge that you need in order to make the life that you want to have. but you're always, in a way, dumbing yourself down. Does that make sense? Like, this is you, and you got your eyes closed, and all the information is there. But the moment you open your eyes, you don't see this. You see this human that has flaws in your mind, and that's not up to standards according to what you want to be or who you want to represent. But you're more than that. You're this. You're a divine God. So you need to start acting like it. Does that make sense? You need to start acting like it. It's about time. Oop, there went my pen. Oh, Lord. I'm dropping everything today, aren't I? Ooh. So I hope that helps. I've been trying to paint an image just like that. Really? Well, there you go. Let's see. Let's go back to the page. Let's see. All right. Who are we? Moon van Domselaar. I'm running out of room. I'm having daily hyperventilation since October. I've been working on diverse traumas, but it keeps getting on. Is there something that I don't see that I have to work on? Well, let's see if we can find something, or if we can get some clarity. Hyperventilation. Sounds more like panic attacks, like anxiety attacks. Because I can just feel you tightening up, like your body going into it's almost like fight or flight mode, but instead of running, you're frozen. It's like your body is so scared that it freezes itself up. It just tightens up instead of just running away. Your fight or flight mode is interrupted. So is it possible that in your childhood or in your younger years, I don't know when exactly, but is it possible that at some point you were in a situation that terrified you, that you feared for your life, but you weren't able to run away from it, to distance yourself from it? You felt trapped. Maybe somebody held you down, maybe a bully. I don't know what it could be, but you felt keep seeing a bully being, a kid being held down by a bully in my head. It's almost like just feels scary, like not knowing what's going to happen, feeling like your life is being threatened, your health is being threatened, but you can't run. Like they got you pinned down, or they got you held down, or I don't know. You got 3 cards. Look at you. Hold on. I don't know if that makes any sense, but maybe it's something you've suppressed that you don't want to think about anymore. Oh, can you see it? So you got polite declaration. You've got convey your meaning, and you've got enjoy the journey. Let's see. Polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It is time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. And then convey your meaning. Oh, I've never seen that one. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. And enjoy the journey. Stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. It's almost like there's something that happened in your past that I think you've either locked away or you've suppressed. So it is possible that you don't remember it because of that. But they're kind of saying, it's almost like for you, it's like they want to say healing doesn't always occur for some people. It's not everybody. Most healing needs to, most healing involves confronting your past and healing it and forgiveness and release. But in certain cases, in certain individuals, healing can only occur when we kind of start fresh, when we just release the past as a whole, and in a way be reborn in the now moment, just kind of giving yourself a rebirth to no longer allow your life, your personality, your character, your human character to be influenced by the past, but to simply erase who you used to be and start over. That's what I'm feeling. Because there is trauma that's being hidden away. And maybe it was as a baby, and that's because you don't remember it, but it's still there. It's stored, and it just feels like your body goes into this anxiety and this panic mode because it just doesn't, remembering it would, it's very complex. I just feel this complexity about this. It's like remembering it would make your life worse. It's something that is very hard. Something that is very hard to forgive. Maybe almost impossible. At least for you, for your soul in this journey. It just feels like in this journey, it's disconnecting from the past and allowing yourself a rebirth will be more beneficial and is more aligned with what your desire is for your future, with what you still want to experience. I have a hard time with this because I always deeply believe in healing your past, but they're saying in your case you're kind of an exception. There are exceptions to that rule, because you still have an important job to do for the collective and for yourself in this world. And it's almost like, should you, it's like your body is hyperventilated because it wants to, it's almost like an alarm system, like don't come any closer. It wants to push you away from it. It doesn't, that part of your past or that event or whatever, that trauma that happened, your body's like a guard dog. It barks and it barks because it wants you to stay away. Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer. So when the panic attack hits, when the hyperventilation thing starts, your focus is being drawn away from the trauma and goes into getting your body back set, back in order. So it's kind of like a distraction to keep you away from whatever it is that might have happened to you. But it is important to just be peaceful with it and basically say, look, whatever happened. I don't have to remember it. And it doesn't need to define my journey from now on. It's really about choosing to be reborn when you wake up the next morning, when you wake up tomorrow. Choose to be reborn, choose to reinvent yourself. Choose to surround yourself with the people you still want to be surrounded with and release all others. It just feels like, in a way, you need to rewrite, but you do it in a conscious way. Make your choices from a perspective of love for yourself and of others, because we don't need to hold on to relationships that do not provide any support or love, or that just drain you and just are tiresome. Am I making any sense? I don't know if I'm making any sense. It just feels very complex. Okay? But I hope it makes some sense. Allow yourself to be reborn. What is he saying? Was it my father? I don't know. I would have to do a reading, like deep, intense reading, in order to get more clarity on it. But it just feels like, I don't even want to. It almost feels like abuse. And maybe as a child or as a baby, and I could be completely wrong, but that's a feeling that I'm getting. So whatever happened to you, it was very destructive. And it reminds me of my abuse. It reminds me of, I'm not saying it's abuse, but the feeling, the same intensity. I feel like the same intensity as like what abuse does to, sexual abuse or whatever other abuse, physical abuse does to a child. It can be so traumatizing that we lock it off. I did that for a very long time. If I don't think about it, and then you just pretend it never happened. And in the meantime, everything else is just being influenced by that thing that you locked up in the vault somewhere where you pretend it doesn't exist. We do that. Anyway, I hope that helps, and I hope that gets you away from. Can I do the rebirth myself? Yes, you can. It's about making conscious decisions. It's about allowing yourself to become a new person, allowing yourself to let go of your past, and it's not about forgetting, but it's just simply distancing yourself from it. It's all about conscious choices. Does that make sense? I know it's hard to do, but one day at a time, my love. Loose gazer. Yes, you may have a card, my love. Loose. Which one? This one. Okay. You're welcome. I hope it helps. Sometimes I get sucked into this kind of headspace especially when it's about trauma, because I recognize the pain and I get sucked into it. Sometimes I kind of zoom out. It's almost like I get sucked into this other dimension when I just want to get into the details of certain things. I feel like I get sucked into this other place, and then I just kind of like my eyes go up, and I feel it too. Like my eyes hurt right now because my eyes they go up, and I'm constantly like up. Well, it's weird, but when I channel, and this is just me intuitively channeling. I'm not like channeling, like talking to spirit 100%. I mean, I always have my spiritual team there. Them I can hear all the time, but when I channel other people's entities, and then that's even another level. But right now my eyes hurt from like, my eyes go, like I have no control over my eyes. Akashic Records, evaluation and review, Luce. Evaluation and review. Huh. For some reason, I keep getting the word counsel. What were you saying? Hold on, let me see what you were saying. You were just saying your life is changing enormously. It just feels like, see the angel? Like you're... So we have guides and angels, they're part of our guiding team. But then we also have a council. The council members, there's usually somewhere between 8 and I think 12 council members. It depends. But they don't interact with us directly. They simply write down, in a way, not really with pen and paper, but you know what I mean. They observe your journey, they register it, and they are kind of like, they're the ones who show you your life's review. Okay. So you always have a whole bunch of entities observing every minute of your life. So that's why I always say when people feel that they're alone, you're not. There's a whole team up there that you won't ever encounter until the day you transition and you get your life's review. And then your council members will show you your life's review. They basically register and observe and witness your journey. And it's almost like they're kind of saying, like, they're reviewing everything, because it's like a phase is ending and a new phase is beginning. Like you're done. One phase over, done, signed, sealed, graduated. That's kind of what it feels like. It's almost like I feel like your council is taking up a new book and with empty pages and going, all right, here's the next phase. The transformation is complete, is what they're saying. The transformation is complete. They're evaluating and reviewing. And so are you. You're evaluating and reviewing this journey so far. And now you're being assisted. You're being guided, helped. You'll receive extra support to now start the new book, to start your second. It's almost like, again, it's a transformation. You've gone through transformations, and it's like you're now, in a way, rewriting your character and your journey, and you're being helped. You're getting assistance with that. So, it's positive news. Positive news. So the transformation is complete. Your council members are opening and starting a new book for this completely different phase of this physical incarnation that will look completely different than the phase you had before, than the journey you've had so far. So enjoy it, have fun. All right. Let's see. I don't know. It was Sharon who left a note on the Patreon page. So I don't know if that's you, sweetheart. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Peggy Huff. Peggy Huff. Peggy. There we go. All right. Peggy. Whoopa. Ooh, you got two, Peggy. There you go. I don't know if it zoom in. It's not zooming in. One says, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. And my fearless freedom lights up the world. Cool. It almost looks like thunderbolts. I keep looking at this and I feel like thunderbolts, like bringing light into the dark sky. And same here, you got this darkness and here's the light. It's almost like the universe is asking you to be the light in the darkness. That's because it says here, my fearless freedom lights up the world, but you're not fearless yet, I feel. You're getting there. You're finding comfort in your beliefs. You're not 100% convinced that what you believe is actually true, though. You're still doubtful about that, they say. But it's like once you become your truth, your beliefs, once you become that, then you're like this you're like fireworks in the night sky. You're like lightning. You'll light everything up. Does that kind of make sense? She says, definitely not. Yeah, I just don't think, because it says my fearless freedom, but you're not fearless yet. But they want you to work or release those fears. And the best way to do that is by truly owning and becoming your truth. In your head, your belief knows that there's nothing to be scared about. This is only an illusion. This is only a dream state. You know that. You understand that, yet you're fearing the dream state. Does that make sense? So they say if you truly believe and embody what you believe, then fear becomes obsolete. And when you make fear obsolete, then you're like fireworks. You will light up any darkness. You will chase away any shadows with your fearlessness. And you will just inspire people to do the same. They'll be like, wow, you've changed. What's happened? They'll just see the difference. You'll be like fireworks. You'll be sparkly and beautiful and bright, even if it's dark outside, even if the world looks like a dump. You'll still make it beautiful with your presence. But you have to become fearless. And the only way for you to do that is to start embodying what you know to be true. And that's what you need to work on this year. Okay? That's the message I got for you. So I hope that helps, my love. All right. Let's see. I'm going to do one more, Maria Ling. And then I'll do a group card. One more, and then a group card for everybody. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Maria Ling, why am I thinking about Spider-Man? Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Who's thinking about Spider-Man? Who's putting it in my head? Magical blessings, Maria Ling. Magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairy says you can bless others too. Maria, you're being seen is what I'm getting. Those are the blessings that are coming to you. You are being seen. The world is starting to witness your glory. It sounds almost like something Bruce Lee would say. It is Bruce Lee. Oh, hi, Bruce. Bruce stops by every now and then. Not very often, but he's here. Ooh, Maria. Bruce Lee says the world is starting to observe your gifts, your blessings, your light. When I'm looking at this, it's almost like they're releasing particles like light energy into the world, into the collective. And that's you. You've been working on sharing light and beauty and art and divine creation, but it's almost like someone or something is going to happen that's going to bring a lot more exposure to your gifts, to the world, to your society, to your community. It just feels like the world is starting to see you, or the world will find you. So you've been pouring light and beauty into the air, into the ether. And people have noticed, but not to the degree where you feel 100% accomplished or abundant in that creation. But it's like that's going to change. Something is shifting. The world is picking up on your sparkles, and you're going to get the exposure that you want to have or that you want to experience. So I would just say, keep up the good work. Get ready for it. Get excited about it. And just hold on to that excitement and that joy, because what you do is magical, they say. All right. So I hope that helps, my love. So I'm going to do one more group card for everyone. This one. Peggy says, definitely not. Makes perfect sense. Love that. Will do. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad it makes sense. Group card. Ew. Gentle moderation. This is for everybody. Everybody present, everybody seeing this in the future tense. Take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you are trying to accomplish. What a great message for us all. This is all about allowing your flow to just take you on the journey instead of always trying to force your desired journey upon the universe. It's about allowing the universe to show you how much it loves you because it always, that's just the law of attraction, it always gives you more of the vibration you choose to reside in. It gives you more of what you are. And that's why choosing wisely what vibration you choose to reside in on a daily basis, what emotions you're choosing to have, how you choose to feel about things, how you choose to see things, how you choose to observe things, how you choose to, or where you choose to put your energy into, your focus into, all of that is a frequency that becomes you. And the universe gives you more of what you are. Okay? That's how much the universe loves you. Everything you are right now, it will give you more of that. So it is very important to stop forcing things to happen because you're afraid that if you don't force it or you don't push it, it's not going to happen. All of that forcing, that need to control the universe, to control the flow, comes and stems from a basis of fear, because you're afraid that if you don't push it and if you don't force things to happen, that they're not going to happen. But when you just gently go with the flow, you do every day, you act every day upon what your heart tells you to do in that moment, and you undertake the steps that feel right to you in that day towards your goal, and you just flow with it naturally without going against the current to get there faster, then anything can be accomplished. Okay? Gentle moderation. It basically just says stop putting so much pressure or demands on what your journey should look like, and just simply learn to enjoy your life and the journey that you're on, the journey of creation. And when we start to enjoy the ride and we just go with our own flow, we stop forcing things to happen or pressure ourselves to be perfect, to be this, to be that, to be whatever it is that you feel you should be. When you let go of all of that, then the energies within the universe can flow much more freely and much more easily to give you exactly what it is that you want to experience. But we need to allow ourselves to flow, to take our time, to go at things at the pace that it is meant to go at without trying to rush, force, or completely run ourselves into the muck, because we exhaust ourselves. We're always trying to go, do, create. But what's the fun in that if you don't enjoy the ride, if you don't enjoy the journey to the, to the dream, to the end result? Because once you reach the end result, then there's, you got to make a new one. It's like, oh great, oh what now? You gotta enjoy the ride over there. It should be an adventure, not a death race. So pace yourself. That's what the universe is saying. Pace yourself. Don't be in such a rush. Don't, just stop trying to force things. Just flow. All right. I hope that helps, my lovelies. Okay. There you go. You're welcome. Sending you my love. Hoping you guys have a great rest of your week. I will try and make another post this weekend. I'm going to see if they're willing to talk, Spirit, about food and the truth about food, because there's so many different opinions on food. And I know that food depends on the individual body as well. Every body responds differently to different foods. But I want to see overall if there are certain things that are good for all of us. All right. So you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your evening, great rest of your morning. I think Australia is waking up right now, and New Zealand. And go check out my new website if you haven't already. If you see any glitches or any mistakes, let me know. I've had a few glitches already that I had to fix. But with your help, I was able to see them. So and just chill. Ride the wave, my darlings. Ride the wave. Big kiss, and I'll see you guys next week for another live. Bye.